You are not your mind. You are the awareness of the mind. In this life, we can be in either one of two places. We can either be in the present moment or we can be lost in thought. 99% of people are lost in thought. When you are lost in thought, it means that you are unconscious and you are unaware of the things that are happening in the present moment. 9 times out of 10, you're probably not aware of your breathing right now until I just said it. You're probably not aware of what is going on around you, which is why I decided to come out in nature, because I want to go on a little meditative walk. And I just want to give out this message that you are not your mind. You are not the thoughts that ruminate in your mind. You are not the limiting beliefs that your mind tells about you or about the world around you. When you listen to your mind that has been conditioned through years of trauma, through years of social media, through years of doing bad habits, your mind tends to tell you things, negative things that just aren't true. Your mind tends to tell you things like you're a failure. Your mind will tell you that you're ugly. Your mind will make you insecure of your looks. Your mind will try and tell you that if you have a good idea, your mind will try and talk you out of doing it. The mind is so self-conscious about what other people think and how other people might perceive your decisions or how other people might perceive your opinions. But when you're present and you realize that you are just the awareness, you are the one who watches the thoughts. These limiting beliefs, they're still there, but they slowly go away as you put your consciousness and your awareness onto those thoughts. This is how you meditate. When you meditate and you focus on your breath, your mind comes in through the back door. And once you notice that those thoughts are coming up, maybe something traumatic that happened 5 years ago, or something that happened in school, or something meaningless to what is happening in the present moment, you notice that, but you don't try and stop it. You put your awareness on it and you allow it to dissipate slowly and by itself. The problem with people nowadays is that they believe that they are the thinker. And the problem with the thinker is the mind. The problem with the thinker is that it is so rooted in duality, which duality is basically just opposites, good, bad, I like it, I don't like it, past, future, negative, positive. So when your life is ran through the mind, you feel good emotions, but that means you will also feel bad emotions. And when your life is ran totally by the mind or totally by emotions, or you rely on thinking to navigate your life, well, this is where the bad habits happen. This is when you start eating junk food, or this is when you don't take risk in your life and try and start a business, or you try and pursue your goals, because you're listening to your mind, which is giving you these self-limiting beliefs that, oh, it might be embarrassing, or you may not be that successful, or you should just go to school and do what your parents tell you to do. When I came out here and I recorded this video, my mind told me that people would think I'm weird. People walking by would look at me and they would stare at me and they would think I'm weird for coming out here and recording a video outside. But the more I come out here, the more I don't listen to the mind. And when I started becoming present and I just said, I'm gonna do what I want, well, then that's when those limiting beliefs went away. And I set up the camera and I turned it on and I started talking. But it took me accepting that the mind was telling me these things, and it took me breathing through the limiting beliefs, and it took all that happening before I just decided, I'm not going to care what other people think. And those are the values that I decided to have, is that if I want to be successful, I can't think about what the next person thinks, because a random person walking down the street that I'm never going to see again shouldn't affect what I want to do in this life. I want to record videos and I want to teach people self-improvement. And so the only way I can do that is if I turn on the camera and I start speaking. Even though I may not be good at speaking on camera, I can get better by doing it more and more and more. Your mind is good at creating random insecurities in your head. Even I have to fight every single day. When you meditate for a long time, you tend to pick up on these things. You tend to pick up on the things that your mind tells you, the limiting beliefs that it has about your life. If I listened to my mind, I would not be out here recording this video, because my mind was telling me, well, if someone walks by, what if they start laughing? Or what if they start staring? Or they may think it's stupid. Or, you know, you're not that good at speaking on camera. You should just stop. Bullshit. The only way I can get better at speaking on camera and speaking in public is if I go out and I do it. Speaking on camera, speaking is a skill. Public speaking is a skill that I want to get better at. But if I keep listening to my mind, well, it's the same thing with discipline. You can't listen to your mind when your mind tells you that you're tired or you're sore. Or like if you just went to the gym yesterday and you're tired and sore, and your body's telling you, your mind's telling you should rest, knowing that you have, knowing in the back of your mind that you have a workout that you need to go to, well, you're just gonna keep pushing it off and procrastinating. And then your mind is gonna convince you that I'm just gonna have a longer workout tomorrow. I'm just gonna combine today and tomorrow's workout in the same workout and have a longer workout. And you don't need to do that. When you align with your soul, when you align with your awareness and you become present, you become a more disciplined person. And you start naturally just becoming the best version of yourself. You start doing the habits, you start doing the things that, you may start doing the things that will get you out of your comfort zone, because men aren't supposed to be comfortable. And the only way you can grow by being out of your comfort zone. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting out of my comfort zone, and you should too. This is a message. Stop listening to your mind. Stop listening to the thoughts that you have in your head. Stop listening to the arguments that your mind is having. Stop listening to your mind. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to go outside, reflect, journal, write down your thoughts, write down what thoughts come up, and then just don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Go beyond the thoughts. And when you do that, you move closer to what you've always wanted, which is fulfillment, which is joy, which is happiness. All the things that you desire, that you look towards the external world for, you have it inside of you. And once you get the internal right and you shut down all the noise, then the external falls into place. And it's almost like you don't even have to give any effort. So this is just a little video. I just wanted to give a couple thoughts that you need to stop listening to your mind so much. You need to stop living life through your mind. Your mind is a good tool for critical thinking and being able to navigate habits. It's very mathematical. Your mind is like a computer. It's good for figuring things out, but the mind can malfunction at times. This is what causes depression. This is what causes anxiety, is because people are so unconsciously in their mind nowadays more than ever, which is why you see people on their phones more than ever, is because they don't even have the consciousness to sit there and just do nothing and just meditate and breathe without going to their phone, going to their social media apps through muscle memory. And it's sad, but that's the world we live in. So that's why I want to help people to break these habits, because I used to have these same habits and I'm changing them, and I feel a lot better as I'm changing them, as I'm doing better. I'm going to be posting more self-improvement content like this. You can subscribe if you want to. It'll help me out and it'll help you out. I build my channel and you get self-improvement tips, so it's a win-win.